set for the main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape, brought to you by Zions. Extreme supplements for extreme results. Ask for Zions at your local health food store or gym. Visit Zions.com for more information. Oh, by the way, I don't know if we've mentioned it. Randy Couture is 41 years old.
That doesn't even look right. Like you're looking at 41. You're looking for a 2 and then another number.
Yes, he'll be 42 in June. We have waited long enough. Let's get this baby started. And here's the veteran voice of the Octagon, Mr. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC championship bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, with Chairman Skip Avancino Jr. and Commissioners Dr. Tony Alamo, John Bailey, Joe W. Brown, and Dr. Flip Homansky. Our judges at Octagon side are Cecil Peoples, Doug Crosby, and Marcos Rosales. Our lead doctor is Dr. James Game. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Big John McCarthy. This event is sponsored by Zions, extreme supplements for extreme results. Ladies and gentlemen, it was 2 years ago that these two UFC warriors faced each other in the Octagon. And now it's time to go to war again. Live from the sold-out arena here at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas, it's time. This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, the challenger standing across here. This man is a kickboxer who has knocked out a who's who list of fighters here in the UFC Octagon. He holds a mixed martial arts record of 14 wins and 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, please welcome the Iceman, Chuck And now, introducing the champion standing across the Octagon. This man holds a mixed martial arts record of 13 wins with 6 losses. He is a world-class Greco-Roman wrestler. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 203 pounds. Fighting out of Gresham, Oregon, this legendary UFC warrior is the only fighter to win UFC championship titles 4 times and in 2 different weight classes. And he is considered to be one of the greatest fighters of all times. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former 2-time UFC heavyweight champion, the former interim UFC light heavyweight champion, and the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Randy the Natural Couture. When the action begins, our referee in charge is Big John McCarthy.
All right, Chuck and Randy, you received your instructions in the locker room. Do I have any questions from you, Chuck? Any questions from you, Randy? Fight clean, fight hard. Let's have a good one.
I got chills, man.
I can't believe this is really gonna happen.
It is going to happen. Right when we thought it couldn't get any better. Here we go. Couture.
All right, UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. You ready, Chuck? You ready, Randy? Let's get it on. Come on.
Ready to get it on, Big John, for the light heavyweight championship of the world.
Randy himself has said Chuck needs to make just a few minor adjustments from the first time they fought.
Randy only took Chuck down 3 times in that fight. but he was the better striker, and that was shocking to you and I.
Absolutely, but it looks like Chuck's prepared himself for Randy striking this time. His stance looks like he's much more, he's anticipating strikes much more than the first time they fought. Nice leg kick.
Yep, got the knee a little bit. UFC 52 being brought to you in part by Tap Out. Tap Out Clothing at InYourFace.com.
It looks like what Chuck wants to do here is counterpunch.
Oh, this building is electric right now.
This place is so loud. Chuck so far is doing a good job of countering.
Randy not afraid to take the center of the octagon and go toe-to-toe.
Good left hook by Randy.
No one has connected yet. They both kick. They are so well versed. Oh, there's a connection.
Nice right hand and a left hook by Randy.
Here we go. Clinch time. Uppercut. Dirty boxing. And Liddell steps away. Uh-oh. Randy might have caught a thumb in the eye.
Time.
We remember how it ended with Vitor Belfort. We remember how Vitor Belfort caught Randy. And now the doctors will check the eye of Randy Couture.
Let's take a look at that right here.
He's not cut this time, though, at least, Joe. It's not bleeding, which is huge.
But if he can't see, he can't see.
Yep.
Looks like he just nodded.
All right.
He's gonna be okay.
He's okay.
That's the danger that comes, and it happens much more frequently than it does in boxing because he's open-hand gloves.
And Chuck's reaction, too, was, oh, man, I don't want that. I don't need that.
Neither one of them wants that.
Nope, they want it. They want to battle it out.
Well, these are real warriors. I mean, they want a definitive ending to this battle. Randy might be hurt.
Yeah, Randy might be hurt. Randy trying to close in, though, now. And he's down. And Chuck Liddell.
Oh, he is out.
Chuck Liddell, champion of the world.
Randy Couture is
Chuck
out.
Liddell is the light heavyweight champion.
Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. That guy has dynamite in his hands.
What a reaction by Forrest Griffin. He has done it. Knocked out the legend. And Chuck Liddell is the king at 205.
Wow. Let's take a look at the replay. Randy is still struggling to get to his feet. Let's take a look at the replay here. Randy was hurt there with that left hook. Just wild swings here. Boom,
Bam!
there's the right
That's
hand.
where he tagged him. That's where he tagged him with the right, Joe. Right on the button.
Here's another look at it again.
Boom.
Bang, that was the shot. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's taken the best from Pedro Hizzo, big heavyweight striker, taking shots from Maurice Smith, world heavyweight kickboxing champion, and Chuck Liddell puts him away. Wow.
You wonder what the effect of the eye injury was early, but I will tell you that Randy will not use it as an excuse. He got tagged. He got tagged by the right, and Chuck Liddell is the new light heavyweight champion. He finally has what he has wanted for so long. He has the title at 205. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by knockout, and now the new UFC Undisputed Light Heavyweight Champion of Liddell!
He wanted for such a long time to battle Tito Ortiz. He never got a chance to fight Tito for the title, and now he has it, defeating the legend, Randy Couture. Joe.
UFC World Champion Chuck Liddell. How does that sound?
Sounds great. First off, anybody wants to party with me later, we'll be at Club Rubber. So I got to get that out there.
How do you not love this guy?
Hey, and thank my sponsors, Cobb28, Zion Supplements for helping me out, and Tap Out Sinister, everybody, man. Love you guys.
All right, Chuck, let's take a look at the end of the fight. Can you talk us through it on the board here?
Okay. I heard with, hold on a second, show what to say. I heard with a hook. And I heard with a hook a little bit. He was squaring up, getting his composure. And then he gave me a shot, hit him with the right hand on his chin. It was over.
Now, what do you think was the difference coming into this fight as opposed to the first fight?
I was in shape. I wasn't worried about going after him because I knew I had the gas to go 5 rounds. Last time I had some problems training, and so I wasn't ready to go 5 rounds. I was tired in about 2 minutes last time.
Well, phenomenal showing. Now, what's next for you, Chuck? Do you go back home and think about it, or do you have any idea what's next for you?
I have no idea. I want the Pride belt. I want Vanderlei Silva. I want to knock him out. He's next.
Well, you heard it here, folks. World Champion Chuck Liddell.
He is the most devastating striker in the UFC, the most devastating striker in the game, which is mixed martial arts, and he is our champion. Here's Joe again.
I'm here with Randy. Randy, obviously it's a very upsetting defeat. What's going through your mind right now?
Hey, you stay in here long enough, sooner or later it's bound to happen. That's the first time I've ever been knocked out. Chuck Liddell has showed true champion spirit. He dealt with his loss, and he took the road and came back. Now I guess I get to wear those shoes for a chance. So I'll be back, I guarantee it.
What's next for you now, Randy?
I have no idea. Obviously, I got to go back and kind of look at the tape and see what happened. But my hat's off to Chuck. He's a true champion. I'm happy for him. He deserves this. He deserved it a long time ago when Tito wouldn't fight him. And now he's got the belt finally.
Well, you are a champion in victory, and you are a champion in defeat. And as long as you're willing to compete, I'm sure everyone is looking forward to seeing you again.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Couture.
That is exactly why the minute Randy Couture retires, the next minute he should be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. The reaction of our new world champion, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, knocks out none other than the natural Randy Couture.
Chuck Liddell, world champion.